Did you know that people around the world consume over 500 billion cups of coffee every year? That means a whole lot of different ways to prepare this beloved drink. Coffee isn't just about caffeine. It's a journey of flavors and rituals that vary across cultures. Let's embark on a global coffee adventure, discovering unique brewing methods that will surprise and delight you. If you're a coffee lover, hit that like button and subscribe for more caffeinated explorations. The science behind brewing methods. In the world of coffee, different brewing methods can change the way our favorite cup tastes. This magic happens because of how coffee oils and flavors get pulled out from the beans into the water. It's like making tea. The way you brew it can make a big difference in taste. Some methods use hot water quickly under pressure, like in an espresso, making a strong and bold coffee. Others let coffee grounds sit in hot water for a while, like in a French press, leading to a richer flavor. Appreciating coffee isn't just about tasting it. It's also about enjoying how it's made in different places. For example, sipping on a Turkish coffee gives you a tiny glimpse into Turkey's rich culture, right in your cup. And you don't have to travel the world to try these unique coffees. You can experiment with these brewing methods right at home or find a local coffee shop that does it for you. Trying coffee the way it's made in its home country can be a fun adventure on its own, making each sip a little journey around the globe. So next time, why not try making or ordering coffee in a new way? You might discover your next favorite cup. Turkish coffee. Have you ever wondered how they make that strong, flavorful coffee in those tiny cups in Turkey? It's a special way of brewing that has a long history. First, they grind coffee beans super fine, almost like powder. Then they use a special pot called a chev. It's usually made of copper and has a long handle. They mix the coffee powder with water and sugar, if you like it sweet, right in the pot. Traditionally, they heat the chezve over hot sand, but nowadays most people use a stovetop. They watch it carefully, and as soon as it starts to foam up, it's ready. They don't filter out the coffee grounds, so it ends up a bit thicker than what we're used to. Turkish coffee is all about tradition. They serve it in small cups, and it's a time to relax and chat with friends. Some people even believe you can tell your fortune by the patterns the coffee grounds make in the cup. Vietnamese iced coffee, Phê Đá. Have you ever seen coffee with a big dollop of something white and creamy at the bottom of the glass? That's Vietnamese iced coffee, and it's both delicious and super refreshing. The secret is twofold. First, the coffee itself is strong. They use a special dark roast that makes a really bold flavor. Second, they use sweetened condensed milk. It's like regular milk, but super thick and sweet. To make it, they have a neat little metal filter called a fin. They put coffee grounds inside and then slowly pour hot water over it. The coffee drips right down into a glass filled with that yummy condensed milk. Once they've brewed enough coffee, they stir the milk and coffee together and then dump it all over a big pile of ice. The result is a strong coffee drink that mixes sweetness and a powerful coffee punch, perfect for a hot day. An Ethiopian coffee ceremony. In Ethiopia, coffee isn't just a drink, it's a whole special event. They call it a coffee ceremony, and it's a way to connect with friends, family, and neighbors. It all starts with green coffee beans. The host of the ceremony roasts them right in front of you, over a small fire. The smell of the roasting coffee fills the air, making everyone excited for what's to come. After roasting, the host grinds the beans into a powder. Then they brew the coffee in a special clay pot called a jabina. It has a long neck and looks a bit like a vase. The host boils the water and coffee together in the jabina. When the coffee is ready, they serve it in tiny, handleless cups. Often there's a little snack offered too, like popcorn. The Ethiopian coffee ceremony is about more than the drink. It's a time to relax, share stories, and enjoy each other's company. Italian Espresso. When you think of Italian coffee, you probably imagine those small, strong shots called espresso. This is where modern coffee shop culture really began. Espresso is special because it's made differently from regular coffee. The beans are ground super fine and packed tightly. Then hot water is pushed through the coffee at really high pressure. Big, fancy machines are used to do this. The result? A small amount of very concentrated coffee with a rich flavor and a thick tan layer of foam on top. That's called crema. Espresso is super strong, which is why it's served in such small cups. But espresso isn't just for drinking straight. It's the base for so many of our favorite coffee drinks. Think of cappuccinos with their foamy milk, or lattes with their pretty designs. Even fancier drinks often start with a shot or two of espresso. Italy brought espresso to the world, and it's changed the way we enjoy coffee forever. Japanese pour-over, V60. Japanese pour-over coffee is less about speed and more about the experience. If you love the taste of pure, delicious coffee, this way of brewing will blow you away. First, it's all about the tools. You need a V60. It's a cone-shaped dripper with a special spiral pattern inside. You also need paper filters and a kettle with a long, thin spout. The coffee beans are ground a bit coarser than for other methods. You put the filter in the V60, add your coffee, and then start pouring. It's not just dumping water in, though. You use hot water, not quite boiling, and pour slowly in a circular motion. There's even a step called a bloom, where you pour a little water and let it sit. This lets the coffee release its flavors. It takes a bit of time, but the idea is to really control every step of the brewing process. The result is a super clean, bright cup of coffee. You won't get any bitterness, and you can taste all the amazing flavors hidden in the coffee beans. Japanese pour-over is for coffee lovers who want to savor every sip. How to enjoy coffee like a local. Enjoying coffee like a local means diving into how people from different parts of the world experience their coffee, making every sip a little adventure. Here are some simple tips to get you started. Learn the local way. Each place has its own special way of making coffee. For example, in Italy, espresso is a must-try, served in small cups with a strong flavor. Find out what's special about the coffee in the place you're exploring. Visit local coffee shops. Skip the big chains and head to where the locals go. Small local coffee shops often have their own unique blends and brewing methods that reflect the area's coffee culture. Try it as served. If in Turkey, enjoy your coffee sweet and strong. If you're in Vietnam, don't skip the iced coffee with condensed milk. Embrace how the locals enjoy their coffee, even if it's different from what you're used to. We've discovered how much coffee connects us despite how differently we make it. And that's just a taste of the amazing coffee cultures found around the globe. Which brewing method would you like to try first? Let us know in the comments below. If you're ready for more coffee adventures, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time. Thank you for watching.